Hi, I'm Miles, and welcome to part two of You versus the Town Guards. We were discussing how the town guards in most campaigns and in most role playing scenarios are really not equipped to deal with characters beyond second or third level, and various ways that you, as the dungeon master or the game master, can use the town guard to be formidable and keep your player characters in line, or at least approach them when they're causing trouble in various role playing scenarios. The one situation that we had approached was the town guard approaching characters who are acting up in a tavern. We had talked about the town guard would approach them in two groups of two, uh, perhaps throw some perhaps blind them and choke them with some sort of powder or pepper spray or cinnamon type of effect, or dash or even squirt oil at their feet and tackle them and simply get them down and have them not use their advantage of power or fighting experience. Uh, there are simple things that the town guard can do. Again, understanding that they're coming against adventurers and knowing that this is what they're going to do ahead of time. For those who do not know what a flashbang grenade is, it's something that the police or the military would use. They would throw it into an enclosed area, and it would have an extremely bright explosion of lights that would blind you, an extremely loud bang that would disorient you and keep your ears ringing. Thus, you have a flash bang grenade. Um, and perhaps they could put something like that together. Even more interesting is you would have perhaps the guard at the door shouting orders or codes. Uh, Perhaps if in this encounter the guard things are not going as well for the guards as they wanted, one guard at the door would say, "Men, flash bang, cover your eyes," or even just "Men, flash bang," and the guards all step back and go, your player characters, if kind of led to believe that they have won some initiatives, see the guards step back and cover their eyes, as in quickly cover their eyes or avert their eyes. In all likelihood, will avert their eyes, which would be the time that the guards who never had any sort of flashbang would use that moment of the player characters not looking, not defending themselves, to attack, tie them up, uh, do some other thing to again even more take advantage of that. Now these adventurers are off guard and not able to use their combat expertise and experience that they have over the town guard against them. There's all sorts of ways that I'm sure you could come up with to use this idea. Another another interesting idea is if you are in a small town, perhaps a small village, they don't have a whole lot of money for a town guard, as in many different people. What you might have is a single or a few town guards plus a hero. A hero. Perhaps you'll come in, and if the town knows what's going on, or sorry, if the town does not know what's going on, um, you'll have a single young hero who is the darling of everyone. He's hanging out in the tavern. People are buying him drinks. The women love him, and he'll be a dashing, handsome young man, uh, well muscled and very charming. At least it seems he is well liked. Perhaps the player characters come in and cause trouble, and he says he's simply not going to have it, and he demands they behave themselves or else. He takes the player characters outside to give them the thrashing that they deserve. And when they go outside to have their brawl, this seemingly regular townsman flies up into the air and is acting like Superman, super strong, flying, uh, various powers that he is using on the party that you would never have expected. Literally, this guy is acting like Superman. Um, this could be accomplished by simply a few adventuring wizards have decided to retire to this town and live the quiet life. And when the town sees someone coming, uh, they let the wizards know, who take their places in various various hidden boxes and hidden areas in the outside, where they can see what's going on, and cast spells targeting the town hero. The town hero obviously knows what's going on. He knows that he cannot fly, but I believe it's the third level magic user spell Fly being cast on him. Suddenly he can fly. He is pointing here, and a wizard casts a lightning bolt there. He points there, and a gaseous cloud appears at his will. He points here, and a swarm of insects attacks the character that he has gone to. He looks at someone really hard. Oh my goodness! Uh, Superman's heat and emulating Superman's heat vision. Of course, a simple heat metal spell in that character's armor. No one sees the wizards. They are all hidden. They can all see. They can all see what's going on in the battlefield, and the hero has led them to somewhere where they have already coordinated, will be in range of all their spell-like power, or of all their spell abilities. They stay unseen. The hero gets to be the hero, and the area has a reputation for an incredible powered protector and defender, that people now avoid this area because they don't want to deal with, really, the Dungeons and Dragons equivalent of Superman, who is able to handle any trouble that comes around, which would really simply be 4 or 5 fifth, sixth level magic users who've retired to the quiet life, using their powers to make these things happen. There's other issues as well. You're going to have perhaps an evil town. An evil town in the same Superman scenario, for instance, would know exactly what's going on and use this to their advantage. They would have a party come in, and this evil person would set them up. Or if they're not going to do a Superman defender type scenario, but this evil town has an adventuring party come in, and hey, they will send the local doxies and hussies over to distract the party while they're being pickpocketed from trapdoors beneath the tables. They're having their food and drinks dosed so that they are less likely to be able to resist or notice that they're being stolen from, or even just passed out, and various thieves or even murderers will steal into their rooms. They will have trumped up charges be made against them. The townspeople will simply be in on it, and when the town's guard comes, they didn't stand a chance. The party, not knowing it is an evil town, don't understand that the townspeople have trumped up these charges against them. The guards are in on it, and all of this is simply used to defeat the adventurers before they actually even understand what has happened. Understand that the town guard know they live in Dungeons and Dragons times. They're going to have plenty of experience with adventurers coming in who are capable killers, absolute capable Green Beret killers that have to be dealt with. And the town guard will eventually make plans to deal with these fighters and adventurers who are far more capable warriors than the town guard will ever be. The town guard will come up with ways to deal with these people. And you can use these ways, these creative ways that your player characters will not have thought of and will not be expecting, to keep your players in line. Of course, you don't want to do this with every town, but if you do it a few times, your characters will definitely mind their P's and Q's from here on in, because who knows what's going to happen in these towns. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this second look at you versus the town guard. Thanks for watching, and please hope you subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you.